How's it going? I'm Tobin, back out at Fall Creek Reservoir. I was last out this way in the Willamette National Forest for Year of the Dragon. I'm not at the same spot. I'm up the creek, probably about a mile or more. It's been a decently sunny day until just about 5 minutes ago. It started raining, of course. It's been a rainy week. I'm applying the Tube 2.0. That's the pre-shave from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. As you might have saw in the thumbnail, I'm using F-bombs. It just came back yesterday. Today is Sunday, or maybe it came back Friday. Whenever it was, it's come back. It's a full release, meaning the deodorant, the bath bars, the EDP, the whole kit and caboodle. Everything that you would expect. You know how the road is closed and a truck just drove by. My wife and Luna are right over there playing. Anyways, that was weird. No, the road's closed. We hiked up here like 3 miles, and that didn't look like a service vehicle to me. It was black. Anyways, so F-bombs is back, and like it is absolutely one of my absolute favorite fragrances. It is a clone, an exact clone of Tom Ford's fucking Fabulous, and I mean, this is an exact clone. I've owned a 30 milliliter bottle of it from the original release in 2017. I've scooped that into my Timeless bowl. And I currently own a 10 milliliter bottle. And if I don't forget, I'll talk about that more in a second. Hi, Luna. Stay. Go get Mom. I'm using the Alchemy1 fibers in my Semogue Pegasus handle is what it's called. Sorry, the wife is coming back. I imagine. Yeah, she's coming. Luna just beat her. Anyways, I just did a first impressions of this the other day. If I remember, I'll put a link to that in the description. But I just opened this the other day. I've used it once. I used it Friday night. Yesterday I used the new synthetic silver tip that I got. That's also in that video. I was really impressed with the performance. This fragrance is so damn good. This is the only fragrance that I now will have kind of technically officially reviewed twice on video. My first ever outdoor shave, my very first one, was this fragrance. That's how much I love it that I made it my first review. And that was December 26th of 2022, and I was a total scatterbrain. I called F-bombs future fiction, and just did all the the newbie mistakes. So let's see if we can't do a little better, even though I feel like I'm off to a rough start with the rain and that truck driving by and distracting me. Not using a mirror today. I got you set up on a fallen tree. The notes in this: lavender, bitter almond, tonka bean, orris root, cashmere, leather, clary sage, and amber. This is an exotic, woody, creamy, bold, and warm, intoxicating fragrance. The original name in 2017, when they were trying to think of it, the Tom Ford's like sales room, meeting that they were doing for this fragrance, Tom Ford said something like it's fabulous, and then someone else in the room said it's fucking fabulous, and it is. This is absolutely one of my must-have fragrances. I cannot encourage you enough to, at the very least, to buy a $1.25 sample, or the next time you're at a department store, to give it a try. The Goodfellas Smile Valynor on loan from Andy Amaya at the wet shaving store. This is not mine. I got another razor from him. I'll talk about that at another time, but he sent me this to borrow. I shaved with it once last night with a Gillette Platinum Swede, and oh man, I was so impressed that I had to go and use it again today. And I loaded a first use Kai in it. That first shave was like a medium aggression, but the blade feel, the efficiency, everything about it. I actually stopped after my second pass and went and exclaimed to my wife just how much I love this razor and how much I want one. It is just beautiful. I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot. It's starting to rain harder, and we do have a bit of a walk, so I want to focus on this and get my wife to the car. Not that she minds. We're Oregonians, and when you're born and raised here, you learn how to walk in between the raindrops so that you stay a little bit drier. Problem is, the raindrops can be so big sometimes that no matter how skilled you are at walking in between them, they still get you. That is a fantastic shave. I love that razor. I really freaking do. Thank you again, Andy, for loaning that to me. You may never get it back. I might just accidentally drop it in the creek. And then it may just magically show up in other videos somehow. I don't know. So let's talk about this fragrance while we get the second pass going. Paid $5 for this Timeless Bowl. That is in the scratch and dent. Talked about that before, guys. If you've never given a scratch and dent purchase a try, I can't recommend it enough. I've probably bought 5 or 10 different things out of the scratch and dent bins from a bunch of different places, and I'm always more than happy. Regular like 15, I pay like 5. Raindrops are getting bigger. My F-Bomb shirt, I love this fragrance. I have the entire set. The bath bars, we call her EDP, solid, all that. When this went away, when it was going away the last time, it's now out, in the new labels. But a couple of years ago when it went away, I bought an extra of everything, including I bought 4 deodorants, and I'm now down to my very last skimmings of the last deodorant. So this couldn't have come back at a better time. Back at Christmas it came back, but they didn't have enough time to do the full set, so they just did the soap and splash. But now we have everything back, and I need to grab some deodorants. I still have a full soap set and a full solid to open. I just opened my second EDP. So the lavender in this is aromatic, fresh, and spicy. You don't get your typical, oh, that's lavender kind of thing out of it. This is so well blended, such a beautiful, perfect fragrance, you guys. The name fits. Bitter almond. So bitter almond is almond, but then they also make it using different fruits like prunes, peaches, apricots, cherries. Another car coming down. Is the gate open? I can't hear. I can't hear you, babe. But this, what the fragrance does, it's like a mild gourmand note. A mild gourmand note. It's bitter, sweet. It's freaking fabulous. I can't think of any other fragrances off the top of my head that use this bitter almond. It's fantastic. The tonka bean, creamy. It's another car, weird. Creamy, slightly sweet, tobacco-ish kind of fragrance to it. The orris root. The scent notes just says orris, but it's got to be the orris root. Woody, earthy, a little rooty. I freaking love this fragrance. Did I say that? Cashmere. It's probably a synthetic. Think of like a cashmere, like wool sweater. I'm gonna do just a really quick third pass. I'm having too damn good of a shave, even with this rain. I lied. It's like a warm, mild musk. There's a muskiness to this fragrance, but like my wife and daughter, they don't like the old school musk fragrances. I forgot to say, Emily gives this a 7, Alexis gives it a 9, and I would give it an 11. It's one of those fragrances like ombre leather that I just can never get enough of. My rinse bowl. Where are we at? The leather. It's a masculine, not strong leather, but smells like real, authentic leather. The leather is not the star of this show. It's a supporting character. If you're not crazy about leather fragrances, don't worry about it. But if you love leather, it is detectable. It is beautiful. The clary sage, balsamic, herby, and I think that's attributing to a little bit of this perfect musk profile. This fragrance has like the most perfect musk profile that it really doesn't get any better. It doesn't, you guys. And Doug and Fran full on replicated fucking fabulous with F-bombs, and that is why it has the doppelganger label. Now the rain's coming down really hard. I'm going to skip the alum and the splash and go straight to the star jelly. My wife's going to kill me. She's over there with her hoodie. It was beautiful. You'll see in some of the photos if you haven't seen already. It was an absolutely beautiful day. I swear it was. So I got another bottle, thank God. Going with the star jelly, baby. I want to thank you guys for joining me out here. This fragrance, guys, like, it doesn't get any better than this. The name fits. It lives up to the hype. And like I said, Doug and Fran nailed it. If you want to support the channel, in the comments will be my affiliate link. If you use that link, I will receive a commission from your purchase. It doesn't increase your purchase price at all. It's just Doug and Fran put part of that purchase into my PayPal, and it's greatly appreciated. I'm currently saving those funds for a drone. I've almost got enough. Or not a drone. First I'm going to buy a GoPro for Luna. I've almost got enough for what I want. And then a drone, and I'll use that for some aerial photos and have my wife piloting that on some of my videos. I want to thank you guys for joining me out here. That's a quick shave, only 13 minutes. It really is the little big things, like not getting killed by your wife, who tolerates me so well. She does, guys. Like, I got a great woman. I really do. I couldn't have asked for a better friend, a more perfect human being to spend my life with. Take care, have a great week, and get yourself at least a sample of F-bombs from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Take care. Welcome to the B-roll. I record these before the shave. Hopefully I stayed dry. Should have started the shave an hour or two ago, but that's okay. Had a ton of fun exploring this road without any cars driving up and down it due to it still being closed. I haven't already talked about that. Here's my setup on this fallen tree here. It actually got washed up here in a winter storm. It did not fall here. If you look down here, you can actually see a bunch of debris that's been washed up underneath of it. And then on the other side, just more and more. My wife and Luna are up there somewhere. Tripod. Stools here in front of me. Right down there, you see where our stuff is on that concrete pillar. There's another one right across the creek right there, and that is one of the old smaller dams that they built when they were building the big dam, which is a few miles down the creek from here. Look at that log there, that tree. And that's the forest fire of 2022. I want to thank you guys again for joining me out here. Just the little big things. No matter what you do this week, be safe, and grab one of my favorite fragrances while you can. F-bombs. Take care, guys.